Hi, my name is Mike Wilbur. I'm with Tradewinds United Media, and in this video I'm going to show you very quickly how you can get more new clients coming into your office every month. Now, when I did a little research on med spas and on some services provided, I found that the terms med spa near me was searched around 20,000 times a month, and on the services side, botox, for instance, botox near me is searched over 150,000 times per month. Now, none of this matters if your business is not on the first page of the Google results. So when I'm referring to the Google results, there's three ways you can put your business on the first page of those results. Right here's a search for Med Spa Fort Myers, and oftentimes at the top of a search, you will see paid ads. So the first way to get on the front page right away would be to pay Google to be there and buy an ad. The challenge is that running Google ad campaigns can be very expensive, and we found that they're not as effective as they used to be because people recognize that someone's just paying for an ad at the top, and they tend to skip over it and look for the places where businesses have secured that spot organically, such as the Google map and the organic search results, which are down here. Which brings me to the second way you can get on the first page, which would be organically ranking your website. This is a great way to have your business on the first page of the results, but organically ranking your website does take a lot of time and a very good SEO strategy to get the website to rank. Which brings me back up to the third way you can get on the first page. The third way to be on the first page would be the Google map. Getting your business on the first page of the Google search results on the Google Maps section is one of the most affordable and quickest ways to get your business to show up on that first page in front of all of these people searching for your services in the local market. Now, the businesses that are here at the top are not here by luck. They're here based upon an algorithm. Now, this algorithm is different than what Google uses to decide whose websites rank at the top, but it does take into account how well your website ranks organically as one of the factors, but they take into account a lot of other factors, including how your Google business profile is set up, as in did you set it up just the way Google wants you to, what it's optimized for, how many citations you have, how your reviews look, and it even takes into account the geographic location of the person doing the search. So if you have ever done a search for your services and checked to see where you rank on the Google map and found your business to the top, that at the top next to the map, that is to be expected. As a matter of fact, if you're standing in your business and you do a search for your services near me and you're not in the top, then we definitely have some work to do. So although when you're standing in front of your business and do the search for med spa near me, you may be in the top 3 right next to the map. If you're a mile south, you may not be. This map generated right here is generated by our software, which can tell us where your business will rank depending on where the person is when they do the search for your services. For instance, with this client, if you search right in front of their business, they were in position number 1. You'll notice that these green circles are all in the top 3, and that is to notate that you would be in the summary next to the map. If you have orange dots, you're not showing up next to the map, but you are on the first page if someone expands the results, and if you're on the red dots, you're even further down. So we work with our clients to help get more green dots on the map and spread out the reach further across your local area. So, for instance, with this particular client, when we started with them, they did not have a Google business profile. So when we set up the profile, this was their initial ranking. They weren't showing up on any of the searches. Then after we worked with them for a while, this became their ranking, and finally, their ranking now looks like this. You can see if you're anywhere in the Fort Myers area and you search for their services near me or in Fort Myers, they're going to pop up next to the map almost every place in the greater Fort Myers area, with the exception of here where they fell 1 spot and they're out of the map pack, which what we call the top 3. So by working on all of the aspects of your online presence that we can control to affect the Google ranking, we can spread out your reach wider across the city and even further over time. One of the aspects that can be controlled would be citations, which I mentioned earlier in this video. Now, a citation is basically just a business listing. It's a listing on another website. For instance, Yellow Pages or the Better Business Bureau. Any place where you have a listing will actually help your Google business profile have a stronger presence in the eyes of Google. Now, when you set up additional citations, it's very important that they're set up properly and everything matches with no errors, no variation in the address, anything of that nature. You can see on this client that we're working with, they have a citation score of 73 out of 100 at this point. There's still one error that we need to fix. And right here, below this, we have a citations list. Now this citation score and summary is put together by our software. Our software will scour the internet and look for every place it can find your business and then determine what your citation score would be so you can build upon that. And that would be one thing to get started on improving your online presence. Now, after you watch the video, go ahead and go to mapdominator.com or click the link below. And on our website, you'll find a form where all you have to do is put in your business name, and our software will take it from there and will put together a full summary of your citations online and give you a lot of other information that affects your online presence locally, so you know what needs to be worked on, where your business is showing up and where it's not, and it gives you a good baseline of where you're starting. So that way you can start working on improving your online positioning to make your business have a presence more like this, so it can put you in front of the thousands of searches we're seeing every month for your services.